Hello and welcome back to our coverage of this PGA Tour event already in progress.
That's right, Luke. We're kicking off our coverage on the fourth hole. Let's get into it. And I think he's going to like that. And this one's about 4 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And with that, he will move into a tie for the top spot. And teeing off on this next hole, the wind could come into play. Let's find out. Here is the pitching wedge. This is heading towards the green. And he's on the green. And this is for birdie. Oh, that was close. And this putt is for par. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And now the sixth hole. And some serious power involved in a drive like this. From 130 yards out. Taking a shot with the pitching wedge. This one's heading for the green. And that shot will be on the green with a fairly lengthy putt ahead. Ooh, that was very close. This one's about 6 feet away. And that putt drops on in for par. And currently sitting at 2 under for the day. And let's see what the seventh hole has in store today. Going with a pitching wedge here. Ooh, and that was very close. And this putt is essential to save par. And that putt will drop. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now the eighth hole. And nicely done, looking like we'll have some fairway here. And hitting from 195 yards out. I think this shot might be a bit long. Oh, and he's going through the branches here. Very well played golf shot. Hitting this par 5 and 2, it's going to set up some serious possibilities. And this one's for birdie. Now let's take a look at the action on the leaderboard. And after that one, 3 under for the day. Okay, and on to the 9th. And just a powerful drive here. And tapping in for the par. And as he finishes up the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot, if you ask me.
Well, it's always great having the lead, John, but this player doesn't want to switch off because there's going to be a bunch of players wanting to come at them if they're trying to win the championship.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 18. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. I think he'll like that. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And teeing off on this par 4. I think we'll find some fairway here. And about 190 yards to the pin. It looks like a 7 iron. And that approach is safely on the green, but a whole lot of work to do for that next putt. And for the par. Ooh, and just inches away. And this one is for the bogey. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And moving along now on the 12th hole. I think that's a 5 iron. And this one's heading towards the green. And about 22 feet to the cup from here. And this shot could be just right. Ooh. This putt's looking to be about 2 feet. And that one will drop for par. And currently sitting at 3 under for the day after that one. And now the 13th hole. And this shot's looking promising. And this next shot, setting up below the hole. Going with the 4 iron here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. Very well played, and hitting this par 5 and 2 is going to set up some nice eagle opportunities here. And this putt is for birdie. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And setting up now on the 14th hole. And I think he's going to like that. About 100 yards to the pin from here. Might be a bit too much club on this one. And he will like that. And about 14 feet to the cup. Oh, that was so close. And that par putt will drop. And after that one, 4 under is the score for the day. And moving on to the 15th here. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. Yeah, I think you'll like that. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And he's on the green. And this for the birdie. Ooh, and just inches away from greatness. And tapping in for par. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And setting up on the 16th tee. Going with the 9-iron here. This one's looking pretty good. Oh, man. And some accuracy on display here today. And this one's for birdie. And now let's take a look and see how things are going on the leaderboard. And no change for him leaderboard-wise after that hole. And let's see what the 17th has in store. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. From 205 yards out. And this is a 4-iron. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And about 12 feet to go to get to that cup. Ooh, inches away. Okay, and let's have a look at the leaderboard. And after that one, he will stay at the top of the leaderboard. Teeing it up here on the 18th. Going with the hybrid here. This one's looking good, folks. And That approach is on the green. Quite a long putt ahead. And this next putt is for a final round score of 65. And this is looking very good. And that was just pretty to watch. Long, long putt right into the cup. And that's going to seal the deal for him, Luke. He has won this event and couldn't have gone to a more deserving fella.
Oh, you can see the elation on his face. What a performance. He deserved the victory right from the get-go. But this will do a lot for his confidence. I look for him to have a huge season from here on in. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy and all the hard-working staff at HB Studios, thanks for your company. Hello everyone, great to have your company for the Juno Cup. My name is Luke Elvey. Alongside me, as always, is John McCarthy, and we're excited to bring this day's action to you. And John, getting off to a good start is paramount. How do the players have to play this opening hole?
Well, Luke, the first hole here at Kipahulu Reserve, the par 4 in a beautiful tropical setting. Going to want to land to the left of the bunker that sits in the center of the fairway, I think. That's going to give the players a very nice view of the green on approach, and those greenside bunkers will be out of play as well. This is going to be a fun one.
Thanks, John. Conditions are right for scoring, so let's see if they can go low.
Looking good. And that approach is on the green, but quite lengthy putt ahead. Ooh, and it just misses. Yes, about 3 feet to the cup from here. And that putt's going to drop for par. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's see what this second hole has in store. And looks like a 6-iron. And the shot's looking pretty good. From 20 feet out. Ooh, almost. Okay, and now we will take a look at the leaderboard. And after that hole, he will stay at even par. And now let's move to the third hole. Well, I think this one's going to find short grass. He's got to be pleased with that. And this for the birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. And pretty sure he's going to like that. And about 105 yards to the pin. This one's looking good. And he is on. And about 12 feet from the cup. For the birdie. And with that, he will move up and into the top spot on the leaderboard. Okay, and here is the 5th hole. I think he's going to like that. And setting up this shot below the hole. Going with the 9-iron. And this one's looking pretty good. All right, and he's on. Setting up about 12 feet away. Oh, and it just didn't drop. And this one's for par. And finishing the hole with a solid putt. And sitting at 2 under for the day. And now we find ourselves on the 6th hole tee off. Here's a 9-iron. And heading for the green. And with that, he will be putting. And about 5 feet to go here. And that'll drop for birdie. And 3 under for the day after that one. Okay, and let's see what the 7th has in store. And a promising looking shot here. Okay, and about 145 yards left. And going with the 9 iron. This is going towards the green here. And this for the birdie. And a good putt. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And setting up for the par 5 hole. And some poor luck there. He's probably not too happy about that one. And that one's back in the fairway, nice and safe. And that green is definitely in reach for the next shot. And this is right around the 8-foot mark. And that one will go for birdie. And as we check the standings, he's still in first after that one. And on to the 9th hole. Well, this one's looking like it's finding the fairway. And about 160 yards to the pin. And here's an 8 iron. This one's heading for the green. And that one is on the green with quite a bit of real estate to make up on that next putt. And now let's take a look at that leaderboard. And he's done and dusted with the front 9. Luke, he's found himself in a pretty good spot.
Oh, I love this part of any tournament, John. 9 holes to go. They call it the finish, the championship finish. Who's got the strongest mind as well as the most complete game? Will this leader be able to take it all the way to the house? Gee, I hope so.
Thanks, Luke. Now let's get back to it. And I doubt he'll be too pleased with that. Oh, I'm not too sure about this one. And it turns out in the end, this one's safely on the green. And that one goes in for the bird. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now setting up on this par 3. I think that's the 4 iron. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. And this one's for birdie. Oh, I thought that one was gonna be in. And this putt's right around 2 feet. And the par putt drops. And sitting at 6 under for the day after that hole. And now we find ourselves on the 12th. And nothing wrong with that shot. .34-footer here. Oh my goodness. And for the par. And as we check the standings, he's still holding down first place after that one. All right, let's see what happens on the 13th hole here. And he won't be too pleased with that. Well, at least this lie will be better than the last. About 160 yards to the pin here. Going with the 8-iron. I think you'll like that. Now, this is about a 4-footer. And that one will drop for birdie. And no change ranking-wise after that hole. Okay, let's see what this tee shot has in store on the 14th. And this drive is just incredibly powerful. And about $110 to the pin from here. This is heading towards the green. And that shot will be on the green with a fair amount of distance to make up to get that next putt in the hole. This one's about 2 feet from the cup. And they're 7 under par for the round after that hole. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. This one's going in the bunker. And not a whole lot of distance out of the sand there, but back in the fairway. And about 165 yards to the pin. Going with the 8-iron here. And about 13 feet away here. And that one drops for par. And after that hole, he's still in first place. And now setting up on this par 3. And here's an 8-iron. And that didn't sound like the cleanest of contact. And that approach is on the green with some distance left. This could be the shot, folks. And tapping in for par. And currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And next up is a par 4, folks. And fantastic distance on this drive. Let's see how this next shot goes. Out of the rough. And I think you'll like that. And this putt is for birdie. Just missing here. And that one will drop for par. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. And moving on to the 18th hole. I think this one's going to find the fairway. From 200 yards away. And this one's heading towards the green. And ladies and gentlemen, that was a poor approach. Too much club on that, I think. And this next putt is for a final round score of 64. And that one goes for birdie. And he's done it, Luke. He has done it. He played well all week here, and that's why he's walking away the winner.
Yeah, this is a great performance today. This player certainly deserved the W. You could see it in their eyes. They really wanted it. That's going to do it for us, folks. From myself and John, hello everyone. Great to have your company for the Reverie Open. I'm Luke Elvey. Alongside me for the ride is John McCarthy. Delighted to have your company as we get set for an exciting day's action.
Thank you very much for that intro, Luke. Great to be here.
Delighted to be alongside you too, John. The yoga's been done, feeling stretched and ready to go. Can't wait to see what is delivered out on the course.
Thanks a lot, Luke. We'll talk to you later on. This one's looking pretty good. This putt's for birdie. This shot might be a perfect shot, folks. And that putt will go for par. And starting the round off at even par. And now the second hole tee off. Going with the 7-iron on this one. And that approach has found the green, but quite far away from the hole at this point. And from that length, that is just fine work. And he is moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. Next up is the par 5. This one's looking pretty good so far. From 245 yards to the pin. That looks like the hybrid. Fantastic work on this par 5, hitting the green in 2. And folks, I think this shot's looking too good. And this putt's for birdie. And he's moving on up on the leaderboard after that hole. And the wind could come into play on this one. I know some others have had some issues. Let's see how this tee shot goes. And I think he will like that. This one's about 3 feet away. And that one drops for par. And after that one, he's still tied for the top. And now teeing off on this par 4. And just a huge drive here. From about 145 yards out. Going with the 9-iron here. Looking good. All right, and the putter's coming out now. And this one's about 6 feet away. For the bird. And today currently sitting at 3 under par. And moving on to the 6th here. And just absolutely pounded this drive. And this putt's for birdie. And just a fantastic putt from that length. Forget about it. And he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard after that hole. The next hole we have before us is a par 3. Let's see what happens. And this shot's looking pretty good. Okay, and he's on the green now. And about 7 feet to go here. Ooh, and it just doesn't drop. And tapping in for par. And he's still in first place after that hole. And the 8th hole is next. It appears to be heading for the fairway here. Fantastic. And hitting this par 5 in 2 is going to open up some real interesting possibilities. Oh my, this is looking too good to be true. And about 5 feet to go here. And that putt will drop for birdie. And currently sitting at 5 under for the day after that one. And now the 9th hole. And this is looking fairway bound. And 180 yards out. Looks like a 7 iron. And this one's definitely heading towards the green. And this putt's for birdie. And as he finishes up here on the front 9, Luke, he's found himself in a pretty favorable spot.
Indeed, John. But when you have such a slim lead, it can play mind tricks on any golfer. I believe this is going to be an interesting back 9 for sure.
Cheers, Luke. Well, this one's looking like it's in the fairway. From here, about 190 yards. And going with the 7 iron on this one. Well, this one looks like it's heading to the rough. Well, not a very great approach shot there. Unfortunately, not enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. And the putt will drop. And after that one, he's still in first place. And moving on to the 11th hole. He's probably not too pleased with himself after that one. And this is not going to be enjoyable. "14 feet away." And that one drops for the birdie. And after that hole, he will stay right where he is on the leaderboard. And this next shot is sitting above the hole, so we'll see what happens here. And that one's going to miss the green. Didn't have enough club on that one. And this putt to save par. Ooh, and that was very close. Just didn't drop. And this putt's about 3 feet away. And 6 under par on the day after that hole. And time for the 13th here. I don't think he'll be too pleased with that shot. Very nice shot out of the bunker, and I'm thinking birdie. For the birdie. And he's going to stay right there where he was on the leaderboard. No change in the ranking. And now setting up for the par 4. Just a magnificent display of power here. Okay, about 185 yards to the pin. And going with the 6 iron. This one's looking good. And with that, he is on the dance floor. And this putt is for birdie. Solid putt. And I'm seeing a lot of birdies on his scorecard today. And that's definitely one of the reasons we're witnessing this 8 under round so far. And here's the 6-iron. This one's looking good, folks. Well, this one's still quite far away, but it is definitely on the green. Ooh, just missing here. And now let's take a look at the leaderboard. And he's going to stick to first place after that one. And now teeing off on the par 5. And just launched this drive. And this lie is currently in the rough. And I'm not quite sure here. It could end up in the fairway, though. "14 feet away." And that'll drop the birdie. And after that hole, currently sitting at 9 under par. And teeing off on this par 4. Well, this one's looking pretty good. Yeah, about 110 yards to the pin from here. And heading for the green. And this putt is for birdie. Oh, I thought that was going to go. And this putt is for par. And after that one, he's still holding on to the first place spot. And now teeing up for the final hole of the round. Okay, about 140 yards to go. Here's a pitching wedge. This one's heading for the green. And with that, he's on the green. And this next putt is for a final round score of 62. For the birdie. And he's done it. He has played some incredible golf here today, and that's why he's walking away with the win.
Oh, big congratulations. What a great performance. I really like the way he attacked that final 9 holes. He deserved this championship today. Well, on behalf of John McCarthy, the entire HB Studios crew, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for your company. Hello and welcome to the Waste Management Phoenix Open. My name is Luke Elvey, and with me is John McCarthy. as we get ready to bring you all of today's action.
Hello, Luke. Glad to be with you. Excited to take in some golf here at TPC Scottsdale. Could you tell us a little bit about this first hole?
The opening hole at TPC Scottsdale is a pretty straightaway medium-length par 4. Anything less than driver off the tee will avoid that bunker off the fairway to left. However, this green, there are no bunkers around it, so if you want to be ultra-aggressive, you'll have nothing shorter than a flip wedge in for your approach.
Thanks, Luke. We'll chat after 9 holes, see what's happening. And he's probably going to like that. From here, it's about 10 feet away. Oh my goodness, that was close. And that putt drops for par. And starting today's round off at even par. And now let's move to the second hole. Well, I'm pretty sure this is going to land in the fairway here. And this is about a 105-yard shot to the pin. I think this one might be in the rough. That's just poor luck on that approach. The par on this hole just got a whole lot more possible with that shot. And a decent putt. And after that one, he'll stay at even par. And now the third hole tee off. Well, so far so good for this one. And about 215 to the pin. Going with the 4-iron here. Looks like this is bound for some rough. And I don't think that was the intended result for that approach shot. And just not enough club on that one. This one's about 10 feet away. That one will go for birdie. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. And now setting up on the par 3. Well, this is definitely heading towards the green. And this putt is for birdie. Oh. This one's about 3 feet from the cup. And finishing this one with a good putt. And after that hole, 1 under for the day. Okay, let's see what the 5th has in store for us. Well, you'll probably like that. From about 120 yards. He's going towards the green here. And this one's for birdie. And after that one, sitting at 2 under for the day. And now setting up for the next par 4 hole. Okay, this one's looking pretty good. It's about a 10-footer from here. Oh my goodness, close, very close, but no cigar. All right, let's take a peek at the leaderboard now. And after that one, he's still managing to hold on to first place. And now we find ourselves on the 7th hole tee off. Going with the 6 iron. And this one's heading towards the green from 23 feet away. For the birdie. And after that one, he's going to stay right where he was on the leaderboard. And let's see what the 8th has in store today. Nice shot. I think you'll like that. Yeah, about 130 yards to go here. And I think this shot might have a bit too much club. Well, that's nice. That's going to be safely on the green. And that one goes for birdie. And currently sitting at 4 under for the day. Okay, and on to the 9th. And he's got to be happy with that. And about $1.15 to the pin from here. This could be good. It's heading for the green here. All right, and he's on. And this is for birdie. And that one's right in the cup. And Luke, is there anything you're looking forward to here on the back 9 of this beautiful TPC property we find ourselves on?
Well, everyone loves a party, don't they, John? And this Stadium Hole 16th at TPC Scottsdale is right in the thick of the action. However, the holes around it are as equally impressive as well. I love 15 and 17. So many changes can happen on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Luke. Now let's get back into the action here at the 10th. And I think he will be pleased with that. From 130 yards. This is heading towards the green. And this one's for birdie. Ooh, and that one's very, very close. And with a tap, they'll get a par. And he's still at the top of the leaderboard after that one. And now setting up for the par 4 tee off. I think we'll find some fairway here. From 145 yards out. Going with the pitching wedge here. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, about 16 feet to the cup from here. Ooh, and it just misses. And the par putt will drop. And he's sticking to the same position he was at after that hole. And let's see what the 12th has in store. Going with the 9-iron. This one's looking pretty good. About 15 feet to the cup from here. Oh my, this is looking very, very promising. And tapping in for the par. And no change in his standings after that hole. And now the 13th hole. And nothing wrong with that shot. And about 215 yards out from here. Looks like the hybrid is on display here. Well, this might be a bit too much club. And nothing to write home about on that approach shot. A bit too much club on that one. "11 feet to the cup. And that one will drop for birdie. And no change for him leaderboard wise after that hole. And next up is a par 4, folks. Wow, there is some serious power behind this drive, folks. Okay, about 165 yards to the pin. Looks like a 7-iron. Now it's an unfortunate approach shot. And it's kind of odd. His greens in regulation percentage so far this round has been pretty good. Five feet to go here. And the par putt will drop. And no change in his leaderboard status after that hole. next up we have a par 5 hole. And it's looking like this is bound for the short stuff. And from 165 yards out. Going with the 8-iron. And that's a pretty inspiring shot just there, hitting this par 5 green in 2 definite eagle possibilities. So close. And this for the birdie. Currently sitting at 7 under par for the day. And now teeing off on the loudest hole in the game of golf, the 16th at Scottsdale. It's always a treat, isn't it? Looking good. And the tee shot has landed safely on the green here at the 16th hole. It's a weight off their shoulders, I'm sure. And that putt will drop for birdie. Okay, and he's still in first place, ladies and gentlemen. And now teeing off on this par 4. It's looking like it's heading into the fairway. This putt's about 5 feet from the cup. And that one drops for the birdie. And that's got to be good for his round. I'm seeing quite a few birdies on the scorecard. And picking up on the 18th hole action here. Let's see what happens. And this shot's looking promising. Here's a 9-iron, and this one's definitely heading towards the green. And I think he will be happy with that. And this next putt for a 61 on their final round. For the bird. And he's done it in convincing fashion, no less. Ladies and gentlemen, you're now looking at the Waste Management Phoenix Open champion.
To win anywhere on tour is a big deal, but particularly here at TPC Scottsdale and the Waste Management Phoenix Open, you will never get a victory on tour in front of more people. What a great outcome. Well, that's all we've got time for today, folks. Hope to see you soon.